The door is open and the light is on. The path is clear. So why are my feet made of lead? Have you ever noticed that right when life asks more of you, you suddenly pull back? You're about to make the move, launch the brand, open your heart, and then you pick a fight. You procrastinate. You get physically or mentally ill, and then, or you disappear. And we call that self-sabotage. But what if it isn't sabotage at all? What if it's protection? Take a walk with me. You know, most people treat their biology like a judge. I like to treat it like a sentry. Your nervous system isn't there deciding whether you deserve the life you want. It's just asking one question. Is it safe for me to be here? And if the answer is no, it doesn't matter how many vision boards you have or how hard you bang on the door of opportunity, your system will pull the emergency brake. There's a double wound that we do to ourselves. Your body says, this doesn't feel safe. Your mind, the narrator, says, what the hell is wrong with me? You call yourself lazy when you're actually dysregulated. You call yourself inconsistent when your body is trying to hit the brakes. And that story you tell yourself, the one where you call yourself weak, never heals the wound. It deepens it. It's like yelling at a dog for shaking during a thunderstorm. The dog isn't broken. It's afraid. It's responding the only way it knows how. And the more you shame it for trembling, the less safe it feels. And then we wonder why the shaking gets worse. That's what a lot of us do to ourselves. Think of your nervous system as a hallway monitor. You remember that person from school. I was that person. I was the hallway monitor. Junior safety patrol in elementary school. Crosswalks, hallways, lunch. You couldn't escape my eyes. The job was simple. Help the grown-ups keep order, keep the children safe, and get them where they were supposed to go, not where they wanted to go. Then I got kicked out because I got into a fight. I won that fight, by the way. Anyway, that's kind of how the nervous system works too, like a hallway monitor. Your system doesn't care about your dreams or your big plans. It has one question. Do you have a pass? Your body is constantly scanning. Is this much love safe? Is this much success safe? Is this level of visibility safe? And if your hallway monitor hasn't cleared you for that wing of the building yet, you get stopped. This does not mean you are incapable. It's your system raising the alarm. You're trespassing in a danger zone. I lived this when I first started expanding my coaching business. Every goal I had set for myself, I was so used to achieving. I know how to push. I know how to endure. I had the discipline. But every time I got a client, I felt a physical drop in my stomach, anxiety, and the narrator would come up. What if I screw this up? What if I can't help them? It was like my body didn't care about the past couple of years I had spent getting my master's in positive psychology and working toward getting my professional certified coach credentials. I'm like, man, you've done this successfully before. What is wrong with you? That was the story. So how did I cope? I spent the next few days organizing, reviewing the client's paperwork, studying their profile, obsessing over the details. And then it had hit me. While I had succeeded in parts of my life, it had often come at such a cost that I started questioning whether I was ever meant to succeed in the first place. I succeeded from obsessing over the details, from going over every little thing and succeeding at it, but it came at a cost. My hallway monitor took that question, added it to the safety manual, and from there, it did what it was designed to do. Block me from the hall of success, because success itself has started to feel unsafe. I wasn't lacking a drive. I was lacking a safety pass for my own success. I was running into this behemoth of a hallway monitor trying to force my way through. My body was hitting the brakes while my mind was trying to floor it. And that friction, that was misery. That is misery. That's the feeling of wanting to move forward while something in you keeps pulling the emergency brake and holding you back. We call it anxiety. We can call it self-sabotage. And I think a lot of the time, it's a nervous system caught between who you were and where you're trying to go. So let's change the lens here. Maybe the issue isn't that you don't want the life you say you want. Maybe the issue is that your body still treats that life like a threat. That deeper relationship, that bigger responsibility, that visibility, that peace, the rest, that expansion. If your system has never learned that those things are safe, it will resist them. And even while your mind says, this is exactly what I want. That's why you can be standing at the door of your next level and still turn around. If you want to know something wild, a lot of sensations of fear and the sensations of excitement, they're almost identical. They feel exactly the same in the body. The heart racing, the sweaty palms, the shallow breath, tight chest. The body sends the signal. Then the mind puts the label on it, the narrator. One label says danger. The other says expansion. Same heat, different meaning. Same sensation, different story, different outcome. And that meaning changes everything. Because if your system reads intensity as danger, you shut down. But if you begin teaching your system that intensity can also mean growth, something opens. What you've been calling sabotage is really your nervous system refusing to let you enter a room it still believes is dangerous. That changes the conversation. Because now you stop asking, what's wrong with me? And you start asking, what part of me doesn't feel safe yet? That is a different kind of compassion. And it also carries a different kind of responsibility. Once you see that, you stop fighting. You stop fighting your biology. And that's where I want you to stop for a second. Look at the life you say you want. What part of that life does your body still treat like a threat? Is it being loved, being seen, being still, being successful, being fully yourself? Where are you calling yourself lazy when you actually are just terrified of the room you're trying to enter? Where are you calling yourself inconsistent when you're actually just dysregulated? Sit with that. That question, those questions, might tell you more than your goals ever have. The exercise for this walk, I'll call the hallway pass. Next time you feel the pullback, don't fight. Do this. Number 1, locate the signal. Where is the monitor standing? Is it standing in a knot in your stomach? Is it a clench in your jaw? Is it a tightness in your chest? Acknowledge the manual. Say it out loud. My system thinks this visibility, this intimacy, this rest is danger because of what happened in 2005 or 15 or even yesterday. Number 3, the 10-second pause. You remember that. Don't retreat. Don't force yourself forward. Just stay in that hallway for 10 seconds. Number 4, change the lens. Ask, is this danger or is this expansion that feels unfamiliar? Lastly, number 5, issue a temporary pass to yourself. Tell your system we're safe enough to take one more step. Not safe forever, not fully healed, just safe enough to stay. That's how trust gets built. Not through force, through repetition. Once you start understanding your nervous system, the next question is, what is this system actually signaling to me? What am I feeling beneath the shutdown, the anxiety, the anger, the pullback? That's where we're going next. Emotions. Because your emotions are not random. They're data. Your nervous system is not your enemy. It's not broken. It's not trying to ruin your life. It's trying to protect you the best way it knows how. The issue is, sometimes it's protecting you with outdated information. This work is not about breaking the system. It's about updating your manual. It's about teaching your body that where you're going now is not where you've been. Because you can't change your life by staying in a room your body is terrified to leave. If this resonated with you, stay with me. Let's keep walking together. My name is Gio, and as always, thank you for the company.